Hey, Justin Chamness here with the Real Estate Wholesalers Club. Welcome. I wanted to just share with you from my heart today about the business and what may be going wrong for you. It's probably something very, very simple because this is truly a simple business. It's not a complicated business whatsoever. If you'd like to get started or know more about real estate wholesaling, please visit me. I'm Justin Chamness. Visit me over at realestatewholesalersclub.com realestatewholesalersclub.com. I've got free training for you about lease options, virtual lease options, and virtual wholesaling. This is stuff you can do from home without leaving your house. I got free agreements for you over there. Also, there is some more advanced stuff that's available. And if you sign up for my email list, I'll give you, which I really don't send out very many emails, but if you sign up for it, I'll give you yet another free training course. And then if you schedule for a free coaching call, which is yet another a free thing, then I'll give you yet another free training course. So we're we're really about helping folks here, and we want to make sure that you get what you need out there, especially if you're trying to get going. We understand it can be tough. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been personally involved in wholesaling over 350 houses in my career. And that's not really a whole lot if you think about it, but it is a good number. And so I want to pass along some of the information that I've picked up, some of the gold nuggets and some of the bruises and bumps I've taken. I want to, prevent you from having to go through some of those same things. And I know if you're out there getting started, you can feel really overwhelmed at times with all the information, with all of the knowledge, and all the different strategies and all the different techniques. Oh, and here's another thing, all the different tools that are out there that you can get involved in, all the things that you can subscribe to that do wonderful things. and you can get really a bad case of what we call shiny object syndrome. So, if you are experiencing that, maybe you feel like you're locked into YouTube University. I talk to people all the time that tell me, I've been watching everybody, everybody else, and I feel like I know everything about lease options. I feel like I know how it all works. I feel like I know how co-wholesale works. I feel like I know how all of it works, but I just haven't gotten out and gotten moving, and I don't have any of the pieces put together. So, basically, I'm trying to offer you that. I want to shortcut that for you and get you out of that and put you into something where you can step by step, baby step your way, build the thing right. Okay. Without all the distractions and the BS that's out there. And believe me, there's a lot of BS out there. Some people ask me, they say, well, they don't ask me, but they say, we listen to your content because you're so, somebody said this yesterday. They said, you're a little bit more in detail. You share a little bit more in detail. How do I not share with you the detail? This is what I'm trying to figure out. How do some of these other guys that have channels and videos and all this, how do they not share the details if they're really doing it? I don't really know how you can't get into some of the details if you're really doing it, because if you're really doing it, you realize there's some nuances to this stuff, guys. There's some levels to this shit, right? Yeah. And so it pays to have a coach. It pays to have a group, a club that you can, easily belong to. And that's what we do here at Real Estate Wholesalers Club. So that was my 10-minute commercial, I guess. So, but I want to jump in today to talk about what may be going wrong with your business. So I want to go ahead and share the screen with a whiteboard here, and let's talk about it. There's really only 4 things that need to happen in your business. 4 things, not 100 tools, not 500 different strategies, just 4 things you need to concern yourself with. I've mentioned this before. It does bear repeating, I believe. And that is number 1, getting motivated seller leads. Now you can see these are my mountain peaks. I got real artistic with it today. I went full in Bob Ross on you. And now here's your motivated seller lead mountain, and your convert at least 2 motivated seller leads each month into deals, that mountain. Okay. So those are 2 mountains. And in the business, to complete the business, that's the acquisition side of the business where you're getting property deals under contract, whether that's an ugly house deal or a pretty house deal, lease option or creative finance, whatever you're doing as an investor or wholesaler, that is the acquisition side of the business. It doesn't matter what technique you're employing. Okay. I hope you hear me. It's not about, I should learn subject to next. You know, I should learn how to do lease options next. I should learn how to do co-wholesale next. Okay, well, it's not about the technique, it's about the 4 mountain peaks. Okay, that almost rhymes, y'all. I could almost put that in a rap song. What did I say? It's not about the technique, it's about the 4 mountain peaks. Okay, I got to throw in the on the end. Get motivated seller leads, number 1. First and foremost, your business does not exist without marketing. If you are a real estate wholesaler or want to be, and you don't have motivated seller leads coming in every day or on the reg, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, on the reg, then you don't even have a business. On those days that you don't have leads, I want you to stop looking at yourself like you're self-employed, because you're not. On days when you do not have leads as a real estate wholesaler, you are not self-employed. You are unemployed. That is the facts. First and foremost, got to fill the pipeline with fresh leads. Guys, nowadays you are behind. You're behind if you are not on board with today's technology. Used to, yes, I would tell you 10, 15 years ago, yeah, you need 5, 10 grand probably to get going in this. No, not now. What do I tell people now? Less than $100. Okay. I don't even own the machine. I'm just telling you, I use the machine. I know how it works. It works this way. It costs this much. What machine am I talking about? The automated REI, the automatedrei.com. That's the one I'm talking about. I don't get a kickback. I don't get nothing. Okay. I get to be friends, and that's what I like. But here's the thing. It works. Okay. On the cheap, on my schedule. Okay. Get that, guys. A lot of you starting part-time out here, working some other gig, driving up and down the road, doing something for somebody else. I get it. You can do this on your schedule, less than $100 a month. I don't have $100 a month. Well, then you probably need to sell something in your house on eBay, get $100 and start your business. Okay. I don't want to follow that up with a big duh. Okay. Come up with $100. Are you kidding me? Okay. Are you telling me you're going to let $100 bill stand in between you and your future? Get out of here. Do you know the price I paid to learn when this stuff wasn't available like it is now? And you're going to use $100 as a, okay. I'm sorry. I don't have my rant music, or I would play it right now, because I could rant on and on. I love you guys, but this is for real where people go wrong. They don't make it a priority. Here's the difference between me and some people. The difference between me and some people is I know $100 worth of leads is enough for me to get away from the job. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get away from the job, or the lack thereof, to make it work. So here I am. Here I am. Where are you? Where are you on the scale? Okay. A lot of us are looking at Mountain Peak number 1, and we're going, oh, I'm going to check out REI Pro. I'm going to go check out PropStream. I'm going to go check out Automated REI. I'm going to go check out this other thing. I'm going to go check out this other thing and this other thing and this other thing. And then I'm never going to ever going to pull the trigger. Others of us are already pulling the trigger, but we're not doing it on a consistent, regular, scheduled, calendar-like basis. Habitual. Remember, on the day that you do not have fresh leads to call, you are not self-employed, you are unemployed. All right, I know I'm preaching hard today, but God bless you. I feel like I'm telling you the truth, and I know you hear me, some of you. Okay, now, Mountain Peak number 2, convert at least 2 of these seller leads to deals each month. Now, that's the acquisition side of the business. The second page here, number 3 and number 4. There's 4 Mountain Peaks in the business. That's it, just 4. Number 1 and number 2, we just talked about. Number 3, number 4, market your property deal to buyers or tenant buyers. Advertising. I just put out a video the other day where I put a deal on Facebook Marketplace for free, guys. 23 private messages. from interested buyers within 48 hours. I was driving to the property to show it to some of those buyers in a group, like an open house. I was still getting messages from new people on the way. There's no excuses here, guys. No excuses. Number 4, close the buyer or the tenant buyer and get paid. That's the part we all want right there. That's actually a really easy mountain to climb. I should make that super small. I should make that a small mountain. Okay. Guys, do you realize the day and age you live in right now, 2020, you have at your fingertips the data, the information, the knowledge, the power of communication that only big corporations had, big companies had 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. You had to have a lot of money. You had to be a rich corporation to have this kind of information, to have access to this stuff at the touch of a button. You have it now today in your pocket for less than $100 a month. Are you kidding me? But yet going to the job for some of you is a comfortable scenario. That's why you never step out. Oh man, come on. I'm on it now. I'm on one. Some of you are so comfortable with the job, you never step out of it. And here's the crazy part. If I was a hooker walking the street, I have more job security than you do. You could get a phone call or an email message today and your job and your income go to zero. Entrepreneurialism is where it's at. Starting your business where it's at. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just telling you. Wake up, smell the roses. It's a new world. It's the fourth economy. It's outsource. It's build. It's entrepreneur. It's power to the people. It's power to you. It's power in your hand. It's your ability to make and build your own business, your own future, and outsource the mundane, routine, boring tasks. Make money from your house. It's now in your power. Now in your power for less than $100 a month, plus a cell phone, plus internet and laptop. I get on the phone with some people to do one-on-one coaching calls, and their internet is so crappy, we can hardly even use Zoom. Run your business, guys. Get the stuff it takes and do it. Well, I just ain't got the money. Well, then you ain't got the passion because it's so dang cheap. That's what my point is. Okay, let me continue, guys, in my sermon here. I'm going to share the screen with you one more time. This is a bottle I drew. You see it's got water in it, looks like, right? Let's pretend the water is leads. If you get 50 leads for less than $100, but you don't call the sellers, you have the bottle cap on, you are not going to have any cash flow. If you're climbing mountain number 1, in other words, and you're getting the leads, but you're falling on mountain number 2 and you're not calling the sellers, you're not climbing that mountain, then you're going to have no money. No results. When you called enough leads to find a motivated seller, okay, and I'm not talking about calling into the hottest parts of Atlanta or into the hottest parts of LA or in the hottest parts of Dallas or in the hottest parts of Miami, in the hottest parts of, New York, Manhattan. I'm talking about calling blue collar America here. Okay. Like not where houses are going for twice what they're worth or more. All right. Let's not try to break into the real estate market over there with nothing. All right. Let's go where people need things and they're not crazy. That's my advice. But if you got the leads, it doesn't matter where they are if you don't call them. It doesn't matter if a VA calls them, if you call them, if you text blast them and then call them. So you eliminate the no's or the naysayers and negativity. If you eliminate that stuff, it's all good. All good. Good. It's good. right? Okay, call them. If you don't call them, you got nothing. You get no money. Bottle cap on. Now watch. This is what you're supposed to be. This is a good cash flowing business. There's no bottleneck here. You know, sad. There's no bottleneck. Where's the bottleneck, guys? If you're new in this business and you don't have deals to sell, you don't need to even worry about Mountain Peak 3 and number 4 right now. You just need to make sure you're climbing Mountain Peak number 1 and number 2. And if you're getting the leads, let's say like this glass here has 50 leads in it. Well, if you making 50 phone calls and probably another dozen follow-up phone calls, you're going to have a good cash flowing business, period. Put it on the calendar, guys. Make it a part of your daily habit. Make it a part of your routine. Make it a part of your routine. Everybody knows on Monday at this time, I'm in my office, I'm making calls. Your significant other can manage that better. For some of you, hear me now. Your significant other can manage that better than hit and miss random bullshit. Okay. If you want your spouse, your partner to believe in you, what you're doing, make it predictable, make it calendarized, make it scheduled, make it routine, make it habitual. Climb mountain number 1 and then be dang sure to climb mountain number 2. Okay. If you're getting leads, you don't need to get better at getting leads. You need to climb mountain number 2. If you're great at role playing, guys, then you don't need to get better at role playing. You need to call sellers, call homeowners. All right, guys, I love you. Like and subscribe. Visit us at realestatewholesalerclub.com. We are going to give you a free training, free agreements to get going. I've got some advanced stuff. It's cheap. It's 2.0 stuff. Outsourcing everything. It's my life's work. 2.0, check it out. I think one course is $97. The other one's $197. I'm like almost giving it away. I almost feel dumb, guys, because I bled for this stuff. All right. I love you. Go get it. Go get it because I want you to get it because you want to get it most of all because you deserve